Hey, Rowe. My name is Miss Friedman. I teach 7th grade at Rowe, in case you don't know me. And I'm also an enrolled member of the Suquamish tribe, which is a tribe up in Washington. It's off of the Puget Sound. And I wanted to share with you one of my very favorite parts of tribal culture today, and that is storytelling. Storytelling has been a really huge part of tribal culture for thousands of years, and it's something that's really hugely important to me in my life as well. You could say it's in my blood, it's in my ancestry. Tribal nations actually used storytelling as a way to educate people. So, kids would go around hearing stories from the elders in the tribe all the time, and those kids would grow up and become elders themselves, and then they would tell the same stories to the next generation of kids, and so the cycle goes. So I have for you a recording of an elder from my own tribe, sorry Mom, who's going to be reading a story for you that is a traditional story from our tribe. It's called The Gossiping Clams. So this is Elizabeth Lindell, my mom, telling that story.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth, and I'm a night custodian at Clear Creek Middle School. And I'm also a Suquamish native, which is a tribe in Washington State near the Puget Sound. And one of my favorite things about my culture is the storytelling. And I'd like to share a story with you now. It's called The Gossiping Clams. A long time ago, clams had feet. They walked everywhere. Wherever you went, there were clams. If you were getting out of bed in the morning, there would be a clam watching you. If you were cooking a meal, there would be a clam watching you. If you were washing your face, there would be a clam watching you. No matter where you were or what you were doing, there would be a clam watching you. When the clams got together at night, they would tell each other what they saw everyone doing. They would talk and talk about everyone, and if the story they told was not exciting enough, they would make things up. They would exaggerate and lie about everyone. The clams would gossip. One day, Raven, that big blackbird, was way out in the woods. He was doing something bad, and he did not want anyone to see him. I don't know what he was doing, but it must have been bad because he was hiding. When he was done doing that bad thing, he turned around, and there was a little clam watching him. "Oh," said Raven, "I didn't know anyone was watching me. Please promise me you won't tell anyone what I was doing. I don't want anyone to know." "I promise, Raven, I won't tell anybody," said the little clam. "I'm serious," exclaimed Raven. "You must not tell anyone." "I promise, Raven, I won't tell anyone," said the clam. But when that little clam got home, what do you think he did? Of course, he told everyone. He told the story of what he saw Raven doing to all the clams. When Raven heard about this, he was very angry. He spread his black wings across the earth and gathered up all the clam people. He took them down to the beach. He would drop one clam onto the sand and with his foot push it beneath the sand. He did this to one and then another. He did this to all the clams until all of them were buried under the sand. Then he said to them, "Now, if you want to talk about people, go ahead. But now when you gossip, water and sand will rush into your mouth." So now the clam people are under the sand. That is their punishment for gossiping, for talking about people behind their back. But do you think that has stopped the clam people? Of course not. Whenever you cross a muddy stretch of beach, you will see little spurts of water coming from under the sand. That is the clam people. They're still talking, and they're talking about you.